Good morning, everyone. I hope your weekend is off to a great start so far, and we wanted to give you an update here from the First Alert Weather Center on your weekend forecast and what we're going to be expecting as we head through the next couple of days, and especially for Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening. That's where we're going to have the opportunity to pick up on some heavy rain as well as some strong gusts of wind with our next system as it blows through the Midlands. Here's a look at First Alert satellite and radar as we speak right now. An area of low pressure throughout parts of the Gulf of Mexico. This will combine forces with the cold front that you can see bringing some rain right now through Louisiana and Mississippi, eventually into the Midlands before it's all said and done tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Right now, though, and through the rest of the day, we're just going to have cloud cover increase from our south and from our west. So before we get to the end of the afternoon, skies do become cloudy. It'll be breezy at times, mild, but not too bad out there for us. Your high temperature today tops out around 62 degrees. So all in all, pretty comfy, not too cool. And then we get into the second half of the weekend, and that's where our First Alert Weather Day comes into place. Now, the track of this area of low pressure is going to stay confined to places such as the Low Country and the PD. It's around the center of circulation where we have the best opportunity for severe weather tomorrow. And I'd say all the counties that you see in your screen in yellow, including Myrtle Beach as well as Wilmington, this is where the best opportunity for severe weather will be. In these particular counties in yellow, there could be one or two brief tornadoes, and there is the opportunity that we could have a wind gust upwards of 60 miles per hour. Now, closer to home here in the Midlands, we do have a few of our counties that are under the marginal level 1 of 5 risk for severe weather. In particular for places such as St. Matthews, as well as Manning and Sumter, as well as Florence. In these particular counties, there could be one or two gusts of wind that get close to 60 miles per hour, but our tornado threat should stay a little farther to the east. Of course, if that's changing by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, something we'll be sure to keep you posted on here in the First Alert Weather Center. Excessive rainfall risk as well. We do have a slight risk for all the counties that you see in yellow on your screen. In particular, these counties, especially in yellow, minor flooding is possible around low-lying areas where bodies of water or ponding is easily able to happen, especially after getting a bunch of heavy rain like we're going to have move through the Midlands once we get into the second half of the weekend. So here's First Alert Futurecast out there with wind gusts. We pick it up for our Saturday morning, and just clouds continue to increase throughout today, but it's nice. High temperatures in the low 60s. Hopefully you're able to get out there and take advantage of it. And then we get into the early parts of Sunday morning, and that's where we start to get our moisture to increase from the south. Noticing how heavy rain and breezy winds are back with us once we get there on Sunday morning, and that'll continue across the Midlands through lunchtime and even to the afternoon on Sunday. And noticing some heavy rain and rounds for us by 3 and 4 o'clock, and that even continues into parts of Sunday evening and Sunday night. Some of us still having to deal with some pockets of heavy rain as we head to bed on Sunday, but the good news is that the rain and the clouds clear out to our east so that by the time we wake up on Monday morning, we're mostly sunny. It is cooler, but all in all, we're going to be dry, and we do have a nice week ahead of us once we do get through some of this colder or some of these heavier downpours and gusty winds with our next storm system. 3 to 5 inches of rain can be expected across parts of the Low Country and the PD by the end of Sunday night. The farther across the Carolinas you go, the less our totals will be, but still here around the Midlands and Lexington, Columbia, at least 2 inches of rain, I think, maybe even closer to 3 inches if we get some heavier downpours. And then around the upstate, 1 to 2 inches of rain looks likely with this system. So we get our First Alert Weather Day for rain and wind to wrap our weekend, and then as we get into next week, not too bad. Close to 60 degrees for Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, a lot colder, especially Wednesday morning. Our low 23 degrees. Daytime highs around 50 degrees in the afternoon for the middle of the week. And then once we get into the upcoming weekend, that's where we'll have a little more of a mild set of days, and it looks to be dry for now. with a high temperature that's in the low 60s. So we'll continue to watch the forecast closely. Make sure you join meteorologist Eric Zernick later this evening. We'll have another update for you on your forecast as far as what we can expect for our first alert weather day. And we'll also be with you all throughout the morning and day on Sunday to make sure you're able to navigate the rest of your weekend okay. From the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chandler Jordan. I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday.